What's up, everyone? It's Russo. I hope everyone is doing well. Please follow my Instagram at RussoLifts. Just in case something happens to this YouTube channel, you can follow, message, and you can watch my daily story content on Instagram. I'll see you there.
Recorded on Zoom, so I have no idea what it was recording to, but we were recording. What's up, everyone? It's Russo. I hope everyone is doing well. This is, once again, another Sarms ban update, but this is the final one because this is it. This is the end, and the writing is on the wall in the email. And I have with me Russ from Narrows Labs, the only CEO who has gone on camera to discuss the Sarms industry. So basically, in a nutshell, Russ has received an FDA prosecution letter that states that if he continues having Sarms listed on his website, they have a full case and they will continue with that. So he can either stop or he can ignore it and face the consequences. So he got that letter. I'm assuming not just him. Again, if you go on my Instagram at RussoLifts, there are other sources that have been affected. So I just wanted to go into Russ's personal opinion on how he sees this playing out for the rest of the year.
Well, I definitely see every big Sarms player, starting with from the top to the bottom. As we've seen with Proven Peptides, they were obviously served with some sort of letter months ago. Reason, they're not selling Sarms anymore. As you've seen, another big player stopped selling Sarms as well, received a letter. So you start seeing the most reputable and largest companies getting out of the Sarms games due to receiving letters. Now, if they have the balls to keep selling them, that's up to them. Me personally, I don't. And as soon as I got a cease and desist letter, I took the Sarms off the website that day because the FDA is not looking to prosecute you. They're not looking to send you to jail. They're not looking to give you time. They're looking to get you to quit doing what you're doing. They're just looking to clean it up. Obviously, as we can see, through legislation, they weren't able to ban Sarms. So pretty much the FDA was like, hey, what we're going to do is we're just going to send out these letters and get people to quit selling Sarms that way. And I know, looking at several cases, that there are companies, this is the first year that companies actually started getting prosecuted for selling Sarms. Before they were getting prosecuted for selling a lot of the ancillary products like Clomid, Tadalafil, a lot of the RX medicines, the pharmaceuticals. And that was the problem before. But now the FDA is actually going after people selling Sarms. So
Which
the rest of the
year, like clomiphene, N-clomiphene, Tadalafil, those are all scheduled, whereas Sarms still, like Russ said, that bill has never passed. That bill never made any movement, and they're doing the backdoor method of getting you guys to, stop with it.
Yeah. I mean, it was great while it lasted, and it was a great thing. Me personally, it helped me change my physique and so on and so forth. But this will be definitely, I'd say by the end of the summer, you'd see most of the big players getting out of the game because it's just not worth it. Who wants to go to jail over selling Sarms? It's just, the whole thing was okay when it was legal, but the FDA is clearly stating that they do not consider it legal. It was gray market. It was questionable. Due to current prosecution, they weren't prosecuting anybody. So once people started getting prosecuted for selling Sarms, and they clearly made it evident that it was illegal. So,
yeah, and it's like, in my personal opinion, Sarms aren't going to go away. It's just the people like you with business morals, business ethics, and then actual customer service. You guys are going to go away. And then
and that's the thing is we can't operate like a legitimate company with, of course, you're going to have UGL selling Sarms, but with UGL selling Sarms takes away the good customer service, the fast shipping, all the factors that legitimate business brings to an industry. Now that's all going to go away, and you're going to be dealing with janky shipping times, janky products, and janky customer support, just everything that comes with with buying from UGL. So, and that's a sad thing, because with Sarms came good companies that provided good customer service, had great reviews, and really prided themselves on being a good, upstanding business. But we can no longer operate like that because it's illegal. So,
yeah, it's just like, it's not going to solve anything. I understand why the FDA is coming out, because when we look at LGD 4033, that is almost pushed entirely through clinical trials. So we touched on how you got that letter specifically for LGD to remove it, which you removed.
Yeah.
So
Viking from they started sending out letters and pretty much telling people. So as you can see, what we see something here is the closer that SARMs become closer to actually being prescribed in the pharmaceutical, that's when the FDA starts taking action.
Yeah, watchdogs come out once they're ready to go.
It can't just be a coincidence, right?
No.
Now that there's money going to be made by big pharma, you know, the SARMs come, all of a sudden they're regulating on SARMs. So,
well, like I said in the past, we're not bullshitting to, you know, create market hype, to create scarcity, to get people to buy.
I mean, it's over. You can't buy SARMs from
Russ doesn't even have any SARMs on the website, so I don't know.
I can't. You cannot buy SARMs from me. I don't sell SARMs anymore. Will no longer ever sell SARMs in my life. That's it.
Yeah. So when we say that, this is like the final couple of months. You know, I've been, you know, me and Russ have been going back and forth. Like, when do you think this is going to end? And like, both of us last year were like, this is going to end any month now. And here we are in 2021. It's finally looking like this is going to be the finite conclusion of all the straight edge SARMs companies.
Yeah, and it was funny because it was assumed that we were trying to create market hype, but no, we were just trying to warn everybody about the upcoming future of SARMs, which clearly is done now. It's officially over. Like this is it. It's done. And it was starting with China, where they started regulating it on it in China. So it made more difficult for us to get it from suppliers, so on and so forth. So at that time, we already seen that it was going to end, but now it's officially ending with the FDA sending letters to everybody telling them to quit selling it. Done. Like you see a lot of the bigger companies. I mean, some of the best companies out there, they've stopped. The most reputable, you know, they're going after the most reputable. Then you'll start seeing the smaller guys. They'll start getting letters, and sooner or later you're going to see it. UGL is carrying SARMs.
Yeah, and then once the UGLs carry SARMs, and you have no real idea what you're buying, so quality really goes out the window. You know, Russ and other CEOs that I've talked to really took pride on third-party testing all their products before they release them. You can guarantee that a UGL doesn't give a fuck about third-party testing the raws. He's just going to throw them up on the website most likely. So it's sad to see that, you know, they're kicking the business morals out, and that SARMs, this market will not go away. It will just go underground. Steroids didn't go away, so why are SARMs going to go away?
Yeah, exactly. It's not going to. You're just going to lose the great customer service and the reputation that a lot of the companies and brands had. Brands were built. So, SARMs companies built brands. Like I believe with Narrows Labs, it has a huge brand following, and we still get asked every day when we're going to come out with new products, and that's something that actually Russo and I are working on, is to coming out with one of the best pre-workouts on the market for the best price. And unfortunately, I won't sell any fake anabolics or muscle builders because they don't exist. There's no natural supplement that actually builds muscle. So I won't sell none of that bullshit. But what I can sell are products that do aid in bodybuilding and muscle growth, such as a pre-workout or a glucose disposal agent, also known as insulin mimetic. There's other products that sell cortisol relievers, just things that actually can give you that 5 to 10% help to increase your performance and muscles.
Yeah, we're going to focus on, I'm going to create a crazy pre-workout just to put my formulating skills to the test. And then, like Russ said, just the general health supplements and mitigation for people utilizing enhancement, I think is the way Narrows will go. and you built quite a reputation, have quite a following. So I hope to see Nero survive through, Sarms being banned.
I mean, Nero's Lab's mission has always been to help men transform themselves, become more higher value men. The first way that I've always believed to do that was through bodybuilding and making yourself feel better in the gym, going to the gym, winning that battle every day, looking better, feeling better, and so on. So if we can continue to support our customer base by helping men transform themselves, whether it's coming out with an attention type of cognitive enhancement or a pre-workout, anything that we can do to help our customers and our men become better men.
Awesome. Well, I really do appreciate you getting on, Russ. You are the only CEO who has the balls to get in front of a camera and show your face and just say it how it is. I mean, we are not trying to create scarcity. We are not trying to hype anything up. You don't even have SARMs listed on your website anymore. This is just information we're passing on to you that these are the final months, and we will see how the remaining players in the game, we'll see what happens. But
I mean, you can't buy from Nero's Labs, but if you do want SARMs and you want to get some SARMs that are top quality or good quality, then you better go get them now. But you can't get them from me, so it doesn't matter. So I'm not over here trying to create hype or make more money, obviously, as you can see.
Mm-hmm. Awesome, man. Well, I appreciate you getting on. I will see all of you in my next video.